Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the UAB Blazers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. This is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Grabbed along the sideline. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Mean Green. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
That's a great job on the touchdown catch. And, of course, guys, we highlighted him as one of our impact players at the start of this game. And you saw great route running. You saw him line up in different spots against different coverages. It didn't matter. That whole drive was all about one guy. It was that impact wide receiver, and he puts this offense back on the board.
So that whole defense, which is about 11 guys, needs to go to the sidelines and start to watch that iPad and get it together. And they're going to have to come up with a plan. Like, we cannot let one dude beat us consistently. That is not good defense. So interested to see if they can get their heads together and try to figure something out on the defensive side of the ball.
Tight end now in motion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done right.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. The run inside. It's Ingram. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Rodgers. Grab near the marker, it's Ferguson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for room. It's Ingram. Maybe some room. Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, UAB.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Makes it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Gets it out quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Go straight ahead. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
And some great 4th down defense against the run. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Sets up the screen. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
That is a risky time and play call. Running a running back screen backed up like that, it did not fool anybody on defense. They converge right away, get him down, and they steal 2 points.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Steps away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the...
Snags it, and there's running room. At the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll return it. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. On the ground, it's Coleman. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Breaks into the open. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football. Great break, great interception.
On the run, it's Coleman. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
That teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football.
Got some room to run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Blazers will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here comes the heat. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Throws to the wideout. This time on target. And stiff arm got him a little space, but he'll be knocked down at the 11. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep to the right. Jukes his way for more. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intent.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it way down the field. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, UAB! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the move at the 30. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. At midfield, he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Running inside, it's Coleman. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies.
We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, catching up with the North Texas head coach coming out of the locker room. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Looking to throw again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. The run inside. It's Coleman. Turning it on. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Trying to get rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Pocket breaking down. Flips it out to the back.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Fires to the right. Pulls it in. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The easy way to convert on third down, the penalty moves the sticks. They'll run the counter. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback
got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. On the run, it's Coleman. Inside the 45. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it. There's a little room there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. In the red area, it's Coleman. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6th to finish it. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the UAB sideline. This has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Gets the back moving. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. You just can't take any opponent for granted. Ranked in the top 10, and if they drop this one, that would be an embarrassing loss. They'll run the option, and he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. This would be a significant upset. Top 10 team losing a game like this, they might feel the sting of that all season. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ingram. Touchdown, Blazers. Great job by the back on the option.
Have your yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bush. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Wide open downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw on first down. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. On the left side, here's Coleman. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Mean Green move the chains with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down. It's complete on the right side. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the UAB sideline. This offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising here today, but guys, I feel all the momentum, all the chemistry and excitement over here with this offense. They just need to play clean football and take care of the ball to make this big upset a reality. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.